Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright. Yeah, I'm just scrolling. Alright, I'm on lunch break. I don't really have shit to eat, so. It says transgender Lady Liberty sparks heated debate at Smithsonian. And this is all this place promotes, man. Matter of fact, let's just get that. Let's see. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 32. It says, 1 Corinthians 14 and 32, it says, "And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets." All right. And we are those men. We are those prophets. All right. Starting off with the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and those men on down. All right. Well, willing, we are those men. All right. And what we're prophesying about is the destruction, the doom and gloom of America, aka Babylon the Great, man. And Babylon meaning confusion. All right. And this here, this is confusion. All right. This isn't direct. This isn't concrete. This isn't straightforward. It says, "And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints," man. All right? The Most High is not the author of confusion. He didn't create a man who has woman body parts. That's confusion, man. Okay? The Lord did not create women to be men. Again, that's confusion. Let's tap on it. It says, "A recent decision by artist such and such to withdraw her exhibition, American Sublime, from the Smithsonian's National Portrait Gallery has ignited a heated debate over artistic expression, censorship, and political influence." Okay. And why is this bringing up a debate? Well, because everybody's not with that, man. Everybody doesn't agree that men can be women, or men can play in women's sports, or men can go in little girls' bathrooms. Everybody doesn't agree that there's 100 different identities, right? There's 100 different sexes. All right, everyone doesn't agree with that, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Multitude is a mo. So what is it? PL. Let's see. I know it's gonna mess up. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3. And verse 4, it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms, all right? The multitude meaning many, okay? Meaning many different multitudes, man. Many different ways, many different types, right? Many different kinds, all these different sexes and genders, right? It says because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Who is that well-favored harlot? That's America, man. All right, all these nations look up to America. They all want to be Americans, right? Not knowing, but just blind to it, you know, that this is that place that's prophesied to be destroyed, man. It says the mistress of witchcraft, okay, which is America, with all your drugs, all right, all your music, okay, putting spells on people. It says that sell of nations through her whoredoms, right? This is why all these nations are mad, okay, because they realize that the ways of America lead to death. It leads to death in their families, okay? It leads to death with their communities, the citizens, okay? And eventually the nation of people, okay? When these leaders get in bed with America, okay, what they end up doing is they end up selling their people out, man. They end up bringing in these wicked ways of America, subscribing these ways to their citizens, and then slowly but surely the decay starts to happen, man. The nation starts to decay. It says that sell of nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, man. This is none other than America, man. All right. Verse 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord. Okay? The Lord of hosts, which is armies. All right? The missiles are a part of the Lord's army. The chariots are a part of the Lord's army. These other nations, they are a part of the Lord's army. And the men of Israel, okay? It says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. Right, the Lord is going to expose you, man. All right, the scriptures talk about how shameful spewing shall come upon her, man. All right, and everybody knows that America is the fucking problem with the world. Everyone knows it. Only ones that don't know it are you Americans. Okay, you Egyptians. It says, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and that's what's taking place. The nations are looking at America like, man, this motherfucker fucked up. This is the motherfucking problem here. This nigga here, man. Right? This old bully ass nigga here. And the kingdom's thy shame, man. Okay? And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock, man. Right? People looking at this place like, damn. And all you and you motherfuckers want to come to America. No. This ain't the place for you to be, man. All right? Let's keep going. And again, I'm just trying to, do something quick, just going through the this end time headlines. It says the U.S. struck by 4 more catastrophic flooding events in just 48 hours, man. All right, and the Lord said that He would bring plagues upon Egypt as before. Let's get that. Let's go here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. Okay, talking about the Israelites. Okay, the same way the Lord delivered us out of ancient Egypt. All right, the Lord is going to deliver us again. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, meaning to strike. Okay, with plagues as before, as in the days of old, man. Okay, the Lord sent frogs upon Egypt. Okay, the Lord turned the water to blood. All right, the Lord killed the firstborn. The Lord sent locusts. All right, the Lord was plaguing Egypt, man. The same way the Lord is plaguing Egypt today. It says, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it, man. These are punishments that the Lord is bringing upon Egypt. All right? And why? Well, the scripture says because of the violence against thy brother Jacob, man. Okay? This is why these things are taking place, man, because of the way you Edomites, you Americans, okay, have done the children of Israel first and foremost, and the rest of the world. All right? It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation, right? Talking about how there's not going to be anybody pulling up crops, okay, because of the bad heat or the freezing temperatures, man. Okay, not to mention Esau, Edom selling you fake food with no seeds in it, man. That's how you know it's fake. Where's the fucking seed? How does this thing supposed to reproduce? Okay? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And Esau, Edom is that sword, man. Okay, he is the one who is bringing, he is the tool that's being used to bring these different calamities, man. These different plagues. All right? It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. Right. Because there's not going to be food. People are going to be running up in your houses, going in your pantry, looking for all your canned goods and your tomatoes and your potatoes. Right. All your beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes. Right. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there should be sedition among men, meaning they rising up against the government. It says, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. Man, these are plagues. Okay? And the courses of their actions, meaning whatever they have the power to do. Okay? They got the power. You run in the store, like on a movie, Leave the World Behind, man. When I forget what happened. When dude went in the store, and then girlie hopped in the car and pulled off. Right? If they got the power to do that, they don't give, no matter who you are. That's what they gonna do, man. Matter of fact, let me get another one. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storms and tempests in the flame of devouring fire, man. All right, this is one of the ways that the Lord, or this is one of many ways that the Lord is visiting Babylon the Great. All right, because we are at the end of this place ruling. We're at the end of this place being the police of the earth. All right, but I just want to do something quick, man. Lord willing, you will edify. Shalom.